What is up, everybody? We are live, getting ready to start BNC number 9. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're looking a little light, but that is okay. Light days are appreciated as well. We'll be on the move to improve everything in the future. First off, I have moved some people around in the bracket. So if you feel you are not seated high enough in today's event, please be sure to let me know. I'll go ahead and make some adjustments as I see fit. I am not a mind reader. I am not holy in the sense that I understand everything about what's going on in the Smash community. So, if you guys could, let me know if we need some adjustments. I'm getting some of the final things ready. We are approximately, roughly around 5 minutes from start time. I hope you ladies and gentlemen are having a wonderful evening. Again, I am getting everything ready and prepared for today's event. If you guys have any questions, concerns, please be sure to ask us now. I am currently seeding some of the events. I'm looking back over it. There aren't very many people today, but that is okay. But the question of the day is, if you think you are not seated high enough in today's event, please be sure to let me know. I can make some adjustments. 2XMMM, thank you for that follow, much appreciated. All right. It will be in quick succession, but that's perfectly fine. Two minutes to start time. We are almost underway. Ooh. Oh, that's why. Let me make those adjustments real quick. Emma7835, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. What up, Max? There we go. Ooh. 6 p.m. Eastern. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. So I believe I'm going to play this intro video real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get started with today's event. Before I do that, please be sure that if you believe you are not seated high enough in today's event, please be sure to let me know. I can make some adjustments before the tournament starts, but without further ado, here goes our start video. We'll be starting the tournament shortly after, so until then, roll. With today being so small, I actually don't even think I need to do that. I actually just want to go ahead and get today's event started. I'm going to go ahead and check the seating one more time, as it looks like a couple people joined before the tournament start time. I think we are good. I think we are wonderful. Oh, the refresh face. Yeah, I like it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started with today's event. I'm going to go ahead and start the bracket, let everybody know what's up. Starting. The bracket is starting. Let me go ahead and make the final announcement so everyone knows. Boom, it is live. Boom, let's do this one more time. All right, we're live. Everyone, be sure to check in. I'll go ahead and get this lobby started as we wait. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm gonna go ahead and grab casual up first. Heyo. Okay.
Step into the ring.
Oh, man, I hate when I do that. Did I do that? There we go. The contestants are coming down. We are getting that all ready. Let's see what we have in store. Casual being the regular, a team member, and our very own Splatoon. Quite a few people are green. Go ahead and choose some gems for myself. Don't know why, but I'm choosing that one. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, Rainbow.
Oh shoot, hang on.
Yes, Rainbow is here.
I got excited and I just joined the match before getting my headphones. Or joined the match, I'm excited. I just watched a visual treat. Amza versus Hbox, and insanely good set at Smash Summit. That was fun to watch.
Ooh, looks like the match is getting underway. So let's go ahead and take it off to that screen.
I think I usually look like this, right? Is this the game one?
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, I'm about to find out for myself. Welcome to Block and Chain number 9. If you are just tuning in, this match is between Casual Ham and I would love to try to pronounce that, but I think I know that language. Oh no. Do you have anyone in chat who can pronounce that? Maybe I can ask them after the game. I don't know. No, I can't.
I would just go with TV, just because of what's at the beginning of his tag.
I don't think that's their tag, but either in any case. Yeah, they're from Mexico. Okay. Yeah, Casual Ham versus Min Min. I almost said Inkling for some reason. But ignore that. Casual Ham had a really nice start so far getting that first stock. 73% to it right now. You put that roller pressure on the shield. Min Min couldn't exactly pick an option out of that to counteract that. Casual Ham is getting a lot of stage right now to work with. Inkling can greatly benefit from this as the amount of stage gives them time to charge up their ink factor, which is very important to their kit in general. It allows them to choose more of the timings as well. Inkling has very good frame data, which is great for whip punishing. So if you force your opponent to come in, then you can wall them out with successfully quick aerials. Great stuff. Like the movement, jumping around that spot bomb doesn't really get them much there. It seems like this Min Min is having a bit of trouble getting in and establishing any sort of stage control. Finally having an opportunity here. Yeah. They threw that first arm, and while it missed, they still had the time to throw out the second one to cover the landing there, which was good for the Min Min player there, getting that stock off Casual. Alright. I think they got interrupted in the middle of their arms there. Helps Casual Ham escape that. Okay, got the roller forward smash. Some good damage applied there. Casual Ham tried to catch that jump. I think they reacted from center stage, so they didn't have enough time exactly to cover that jump. Oh, wow, I've never seen that interaction before. I'm going to be real with you. The roller hitting right with the splat bomb coming out, that would be a crazy finisher. The splat bomb is actually kind of weak. Doesn't really kill. 185%. It's mostly about getting the ink on the opponent. Now they're at 200%. Use that jump just fine, making it back. Okay. Slight fumble in the corner. Okay, very necessary parry there. The shield damage was low. And then they would have cracked the shield with the second arm, most likely. How does Casual get in here? I think that's the thing right now, is that Casual might be getting to the head a little bit of how exactly do I get in on this Min Min player here, because they keep getting walled off for every approach attempt they make with side B. But if they were playing more of a, if they were playing more comfortable with their game plan of how to get Min Min to them, they would probably be in a better position than they are right now, honestly. I think it's mostly because this Min Min player is playing to their strength of their character and using that range rather than recklessly approaching, which is good on their part. Okay. Now they have the lead as well. Gonna jump past that. Down through, just get a little ink back. Yeah, it's just, they want to keep looking for that exact same opening, and they go for the exact same approach, and it just gets walled out with ease. Turnaround, unexpected on that. Gonna get a light punish with that forward air. Still good damage regardless. Okay, good weight on Casual right there. That's gonna get Min Min off stage. Are they able to pursue that? The spot bomb barely misses. That thing does not blow up forever. And they're getting knocked off the side of the arm. Min Min takes the first game.
The first match. Bad DI, huh? Well, that is unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really remark on bad DI all that much because I feel like it's not something you really want to draw attention to as that often as a spectator, because then that takes away from other factors that led to the loss of the game. But yeah,
No,
he
no,
was
that
definitely not good
I,
guy for sure.
I was
I can tell.
repeating what Casual said. That was actually what Casual said in chat.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess it could still be Flame. Yeah.
Casual did notice that too. Oh, that got really tricky after the lead that Casual had. So I wonder how they're gonna adjust their mindset, because I think that's the biggest key factor to their gameplay right now, is that their mindset is kind of holding them back from being unpredictable. I feel like they are autopiloting a lot more than they want to, and it's giving this min player a lot of free hits that would otherwise be a bit avoided. Not sure exactly. And I think the other problem is more of like a matchup problem solving kind of thing. Because when they had the lead, they couldn't effectively camp Min like they wanted to, because the Min player didn't have to worry about being camped. They could use their range from a distance to still fight them without having to commit themselves. Min as a character honestly does a really good job at forcing you to approach in almost any scenario, really. If the Min player is approaching you, then you have to be very in their head or they're doing something wrong. Honestly, I feel like that would be the thing about that. The big strong point about Min is keeping the character in disadvantage as best as you can. That's where you can really exploit Min when they're off stage. And it's just a key factor keeping them there, because their strength of neutral play and advantage is just so much greater than a lot of characters in the cast. And these arms combating. Gonna cover that jump from Casual. A little early. Oh, yeah. The splat jump went to another city. So unfortunate. How did they do this? This Min is just forcing Casual Ham to take a distance now. They're respecting the amount of range that Min can cover, and they want to take as few hits as possible right now to avoid establishing a bigger deficit against them. There's an up air, caught the jump this time. Positioning really helped with that ledge trapping there. Backer cannot get in there. Min covers both sides with both arms. That was a good mix-up on the Min player's part there. They've never landed with that option. And they just threw it out there to see how Casual Ham would react to it. Not reacting to it. Casual picking up on that stock there, however. Didn't take too much percent before taking this first stock off of Min there. That was really good defensive movement on Casual's part to avoid both of those arms. Taking advantage of Inkling's swift ground speed, very helpful. Nice grab off of the back throw, gets more ink. This is very tricky right now. You'll notice that Min right now has the secondary arm out as the Ram, which is a very quick tool that you can use as pokes. Also a really good option for two-framing, but I think most important right now is that they're using it as a very effective get-off-me option. They've switched it now to the Megawatt, which is a much more powerful one that Casual Ham has to watch out for from that secondary arm, because that has the highest knockback. The laser, though, even bigger of an issue sometimes, as that covers the most range for Min. The forward smash answering back is not quite enough. Flat bomb just barely doesn't catch them coming onto the ledge. Min in recency has been getting a little bit more, has been losing a bit more stamina with their recovery, taking a little bit more time to grab onto the ledge, but even with that adjustment, it's not enough for Casual Ham to take the stock there. Now they have to find another way to get Min out of stage control, because they're so comfortable with it right now. They use that back air, send them off stage, splat bomb, catches the get up, but it's still not enough. They use their jump early, gonna snatch back to ledge. Casual Ham respects their distance so much to avoid taking hits. I think that if they were to put pressure when Min Min was off stage more, it would be a good success for them. That back throw taking them off the stage, however, down smash. A good catch and good spacing to cover the down smash right there. This is very close. Despite what I've said, Casual Ham keeping this safe has been very important. And they've been doing a lot better at mixing up the timing that they do their rollers. They've been more mindful of that habit, and it's been helping them out a lot. Very even in the percents. A shield and wait for Min Min's option on their retreat. And then it's so safe on the shield with those arms. Okay, that laser, the distance, the demon. Okay. Forward smash, they go for a hard charge. Min Min did not mash up quick enough. They would have had that game. Okay, covers the roll in. That's good with the ledge trap on the splat bomb. Okay, aerial roller does not bury. And then it's sent off stage again. Trying to respect that distance, expecting the mix up of the megawatt arm, but still getting caught just barely. Okay. Using that pull up to get above that big roller. I think that's going to be it with the powerful paint explosion off the top from the splat bucket. That gives Casual Ham game 2 tying up the set.
Wow.
That was just barely. Considering the position they came in on that approach, I was actually surprised that that buried, but that really helped. That clutched it out.
Let's see where we headed to next.
With all the critique that I had for Casual in the last game, I can't really deny that it was pretty much their safe play that gave them the game. And in all honesty, when you think about a game or you think about a tournament set in a game by game basis, you don't really want to go for everything and all at once in one game. So Casual just picking to stick to one option to figure out some of the options at disadvantage first might honestly be better than risking messing up some edge guards. So I think that if they take the information in mind from this game and apply it to the next game, they might be able to apply more consistent pressure based off of knowledge that they know off of how the Min Min is recovering and how they're getting off the ledge. They've been catching a lot of ledge get-ups, in fact. Their ledge trapping has been very, very effective against Min Min. Okay, ready for game 3. So that's super close last game. Let's see what happens here. We're going back to, I think game 1 was PS2. We're going to PS2 for Min Min's counter pick. Okay, just gets the backer, but does not 2-combo into the jab there. And Min Min taking advantage of this, using that slight spacing difference to whiff punish very effectively on Casual Ham. Gets the grab on the landing. Tries to chase after the jump from that. Ooh, yeah. Min Min is putting on a lot more aggressive pressure in this game already, I see. The spot bomb goes right underneath the megawatt, I noticed. That hit in there. Ooh, tried to put up their shield, but got poked by the dragon arm right there. A down tilt, anti-airing on the aerial approach. A lot more callouts are coming out from Min Min in this game, which I didn't really talk a lot about how Min Min would adjust things here, but we're definitely seeing a lot of adaptation from that. Okay, Casual Ham hoping for a roll in there. But Min Min does not bite. A downer comboed into both arms. That was a lot of damage going their way. Okay. Casual was not ready for the rebound hit right there. Might have actually been able to get a kill off of that. Okay, got the stock with the down smash. If now is the time, if any, for a clutch factor for Casual Ham, this would definitely be the time. And the Megawatt prevents the landing there. Those double arms are so tricky to deal with because you can throw out a second hitbox to cover your first, and you'll feint people into thinking that they have a punish window, but in all actuality, they don't. Switching to the Ram Ram allowed them to combo break Casual's attempt there. Off of following up there. A back throw, Dragon Laser is a threat. Maybe even just the Dragon Arm in general catching on. Step side B again. And Min Min takes the set 2-1 over Casual Ham. That last game, a lot more of an aggressive approach, changed style from Min Min, and it really worked out because Casual Ham did not have a lot of information to work off of. Whereas the Min Min had a lot more of an idea of how they were going to approach the matchup, and they really took advantage of that in a really good way.
Sure, Casual. I can fix it. Let me go ahead and give our next contestants the info so they can go ahead and join us on stream.
And in the meantime, just in case, I think I'm going to look up the pronunciation. I think I know the pronunciation for this word, but I don't speak the language, so I don't want to butcher it. That's why I've been referring to the character the entire time, but I'll fix that if I can figure out the pronunciation on that. So give me a moment to see if Google Translate will be friendly today.
Man, it's still not reflecting. What's going on? There it goes. JK and Unban Me from chat are up next on stream. Trust and believe. Just because trusting and believing is good. Let's have a look. Rosalina. Nice. Me and Smurf were just talking about it. We haven't seen a Rosalina in, like, I don't know, forever. So it's like, I don't even know what this matchup means.
I think it was pronounced Quenya. Let me look at bracket. I heard Unban Me from chat. I think that's Mondo, but I can always double check on that. Yeah, we have a Rosalina in the fight, in the fray. Very rare character, but when you see a Rosalina, you know they mean business. Character is very, very, very technically demanding. And a lot of tricks up their sleeves with Luma desyncs and combos off of Luma into Rosalina and back and forth. Just a lot of different ways to option coverage and ledge trap as well. Character has a lot going for them, but it takes a lot of work to put it together. We have another inkling on the screen as well in the form of this player here. I think it's JK, but I'm about to get the actual bracket match names in a moment. 122 on the Rosalina right now. Using that Luma to block out the roller was very key to the vitality there. Gonna block that roller, but no punish offered. This time gonna get both hits of the up smash, send him off top. JK doesn't have a lot more than they need to do to seal this out, however, gonna find the stock in many ways, an edge guard. Make it hard for Rosalina to land, especially due to how floaty the character is. Gonna trap the landing with that splat bomb and take it out there. Yeah, this is it is JK and do 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 do. Yeah, I think this actually is. I think this actually is Mondo. Formerly fought HBox with no LAN. I think they're the Rosalina too. Yeah, they would be. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, that's Mondo. Okay. And JK versus Mondo, now we figured it out. It's still a close match between these two right now. You get the grab there. Rosalina has a very special trick to make acquiring grabs easier than other characters, is that Luma can also act as an active hitbox while doing so. This is a technique. Oh my god, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a technique where you can use Luma's dash attack while doing a dash grab. Got a really special name to it. Alright, Mondo carrying off a little bit of momentum here with having the lead here. Got that landing neutral into the forward air. We're trying to chase them off the stage and get as much going as they can. You pick forward smash, calling out the roller. Aggressive options are great against roller too, if you have that timing down for it. Oh my god, you're coming over here now. That Luma sends straight off the stage, almost into a very powerful back air. Look at that grab. I don't know what setup Mondo can go for here, actually. Ooh, try to go for a soft downer into F smash, not quite. Okay, JK. Off the landing with that grab. Forward throw, get them off the stage. How they kill, because that's more important for sure. And they got rid of Luma, which will make it easier to take advantage of that, but not making the recovery back. SD coming out from JK. I'll be Mondo taking game one. In fact, I could actually check if that's actually their tag, because it does say their Twitter name is Mondo, so I recognize that, but it might actually be their tag, and I will differ from that if that is the case. Hang on. What we got here? Yeah, Mondo. Okay. Seems to be.
Question is, do they change anything up?
Well, in any case.
FD is the stage. We've got what I believe a Min.
I would guess the Min would be coming from Mondo. From what I've seen from From what I've seen from Mondo, I've mainly seen Min from their result whenever I see their name in like a top 8 bracket or something, I see mainly Min. I didn't even know they played Rosalina, but very proficient one of that. Changing up the character here would be very good because Min's range can cover FD really well. There's no platforms to retreat to avoid them either. Although, even with platforms, Min does have tricks to angle their arms and cover stuff like that as well. So, yeah, there's a lot more to this character than meets the eye, honestly. the gameplay looks very simple from a Min, but the option coverage really comes through a lot of the time. Okay, JK getting that whiff punish, but not a big follow-up. A downer surprising them. That's surprisingly lower landing height than I thought it would have, honestly. Okay. Positioning is a big factor with whiff punishing Min Min. You want to be up close but not too close. There you get knocked away. Ram Nair is a big deal for that as well. The Megawatt Nair is a powerful one. That's a kill option for Min Min at this percent. It'll knock them away for the first one. JK just barely missing that time and not canceling that roller quick enough. Taking 60% laser damage as well for a little extra. Okay. Just finding their way around JK's attempts at catching them right now. Forced JK to go low. Covers the jump. And the up B as well. Has to make a low recovery there. Gotta fight their way back with the reach there, but just not able to establish any footing as that Mondo knocks him away and finishes them off for the kill. Looking tough for JK now, and the grab as well, big damage off the follow-up. One thing I didn't mention is that when you get a grab, it enhances Dragon Laser's power significantly, making it a lot more damage to get hit by that laser. In fact, becoming a kill option. That's why you see a lot of people follow up off of grabs like that. That up B to call out the super high roller, trying to aggressively find a way to center stage, but not finding that. The gate has been locked by Mondo with that 3-stock taking the sets very comfortably.
Okay. Brings that to a close. Let's grab MT Cat, right? Yeah?
That's not good, yeah.
Yeah. I kind of want to see Syrup, but, you know, let's just go with what we got.
Oh, yeah. Not to question seeding, but I'm actually surprised that I don't see Syrup as the #1 seed. Just straight up. Guy has amazing results. I think they are the only player in bracket with a win on Tweak. Which is crazy. Or no, not a win on Tweak. What am I talking about? Syrup got 2nd place. I brought Tweak to Game 5 in the reset of the Smash World Tour of the region. And he got there from winner's side as well, being a lot of talented players along the way. Yeah, I am confident we will see Syrup if they're active in the bracket. Have no doubt. But Empty Cats right now, I think they're coming up against, oh my gosh, why is Smash G so irritating? I thought I could back out of the match and go back to the gameplay, but regardless. Empty Cat against 2XMMMM. Oh my god. What a tag. Who do they play? Young Link? Sure.
Sure. Well, okay. He said we'll take it. Rainbow said we'll take it.
In any case, that match did just go green. So both combatants should be joining shortly.
Let's change the song. I've had enough of this. It's only a matter of time before I made it here. Don't. Let me click this real quick. Okay, yeah, there we go. We got them all. We got everybody.
There we go. They're both here now.
Let's have a look at what we got going on here. Okay, everything's set in motion. We just need to jump into the room. We have a Pally versus, I think that's Young Link.
Yep, Palutena versus Young Link, I'm pretty sure is what we'll be getting. Unless Double M has other characters. Nope. Young Link. Alright.
Moving on.
Yes, indeed. This is MTCat's first opponent of today's bracket here. We'll see how they bring the fight to it. Game 1 on Pokemon Stadium 2, coming in with the bomb strike from above, getting a nice little confirm with that 30%. Palutena is going to force Young Link to play their distance as much as possible, but at the same time, they'll have to respect options such as Auto Reticle and Explosive Flame, which can cover that distance. Explosive Flame covers very specific distances. You can shorten it as well. However, there's only really so many ways that you can cover distance with that move, and it is reactable enough that you can block it if you're having trouble with that option. Both these players are playing very carefully right now. You see that this Young Link is trying to not commit too heavily. They get blown up for it, 69% on them right now to 82. Because MTCat's trying to keep this close. A nice cow out on the landing with that up smash there. But with him the grab, doesn't leave them super open. And it's something to keep in mind. Nice confirmation for the first stock. That fire arrow at that percent is really good because it sets up for tech chases on the platform. And if you're not ready to tech it, it's just straight up very solid setup to finish here. Wow, the tech was on board too. That was clean from Double M. Nice catch with the grab. They did the retreat first to bait the movement out of the corner. He took advantage of the range on that hook shot. Clean follow-up from MTCat right there, however, to take that stock off there. Gonna run into that very last hit of the up smash. So far, these have been pretty surprising options for MTCat here, but I think that as this set goes, they're gonna be more obvious for them to find ways to punish. One option I haven't seen from MTCat so much in this set yet is that attack, which is such a strong option for dealing with a lot of options because it has a trample effect on the shield, which means that it has invulnerability that will go through a lot of attacks. You see right now with this lead that Double M really wants to capitalize off of that, and they will find success here with that border taking the second stock. Okay, the auto reticles coming from the corner, just trying to really control the pacing right now. Because right now, Double M is pretty comfortable with playing at a higher pacing, where they can just throw out a lot of attacks because MTCat is having trouble finding the punish on some of them so far. Nair from the corner right there. Didn't set up for too much, but an empty cat on the edge guard with the SD coming out from Double M now. They would have to be a little bit more careful because they do share the same stock values. An empty cat can make this comeback quite cleanly with any given opening. As Double M cannot afford to make a big overcommitment here. So Palutena will get so much damage at early percent. Looking for it off the parry there, finds the neutral air, but not the follow-up. Start to catch a retreat onto the platform, but Double M instead held in toward the stage instead. As the up tilt, now Double M has no jump. The up airs are going right through these downers, and there's no way that Double M is going to land past that. As the Goddess of Light takes game number 1 from Empty Cats, respectively.
Let's see, will we have any change-ups?
And I can definitely say that I really see what exactly happened with Double M there. Even if they didn't SD that final stock, I feel like Empty Cat did have the confidence that they were able to ledge trap him in that situation anyway. But what really mattered was once it gets to the final stock, Empty Cat can really punish them for their habits. If they get one big string, they're going to get the lead. So that was a big deal there. And they didn't just get a big string, they got the whole stock because they caught Double M in a situation where they had very few options to land with. And the one option that they had, an aggressive option, was not a big enough option to beat out the juggle option that Palutena has. So Double M would be forced to air dodge there, which puts them in a really, really tricky situation where Empty Cat guesses that they're going to air dodge there, and they just throw up the up air to cover a hitbox. So that's stuff to keep in mind. In game 2 right here, an Empty Cat already showing an adjustment to that bomb and just preemptively holding the shield, ready for the bomb trap. Booby trap from Youngling. Just waiting on that approach there off of the boomerang whiff. Gets 2 nairs for it. Got the grab right there on the landing as well. Tried to catch the tech place, but did not succeed. Cat is really trying to make the damage matter here. That landing neutral air will punish the boomerang as well. Now that Empty Cat knows how comfortable that Double M is to throw out these zoning options, when they're around mid-range, they can use those as openings to make their approach and put more pressure on the Youngling as well. Calling out the air dodge right there, just waiting for the up tilt. Okay, wait for the get up there. That'll be a get up attack. Get up attack has that invincibility on it. We'll be able to deal with that. The boomerang foiled Youngling's plans there. The up tilt does not connect from Empty Cat, so there will be no hard punish there. Saved their jump very nicely and weaving their way around the explosive flame. Okay. Bit of a follow up here. We got a cover on the landing with the down smash. Need sure to catch the jump. But how does Double M take the stock? A surprise explosive flame knocks him away. That was really good on Empty Cat as a mix-up. Knowing how often that Double M throws out a lot of attacks, trying to take out stocks, they can take advantage of that. Okay. Notice how safe Double M could space that actually surprised me. Right now, Empty Cat is saying when they're off stage that you have to chase me if you want this edge guard. As they're throwing out these explosive flames to cover their attempts at ledge trapping. Double M hasn't shown a lot of comfortability with going off of the stage, and I can exactly see why with Youngling's archetype, a character that falls so fast. If you make mistakes off stage, you're in a really, really rough spot. That border coming through. Almost caught that with the back air. Dash attack just waiting for the opening, the opportunity for another one there. Forcing the jump out there. Double M very nearly taking the stock actually. Keep in mind though, with all these hitboxes that Double M has been hitting, it's been keeping the percents very close. Okay, hero spin, not falling up into the up air. However, that is not entirely true with the DI mix-up. The down smash will catch the run in there. A very even game. Okay, boomerang connects, but no hook shot follow-up as they attempted for. Your spin out of shield was pretty nice there. A good adjustment for these dash attacks that started coming out from MMG too. Nice follow-up there. You know, with how I mentioned how Palutena can punish Youngling zoning, I feel like Youngling can do it the exact same way. There is a lot of duration lag on auto reticle and explosive flame that if you're already coming through and you get past the hitbox, you can find an opening, you can hard punish Palutena for that. So it goes both ways in all honesty right now, and as Double M is forcing them into these zoning options, it's allowing them to have these openings. They've got slight stage control right now. They'll try for the roll in, did not succeed. Caught the jump, I think there's no jump. And they're gonna teleport from high to that platform, mix themselves up. They don't always have to go to the ledge, and that was not something that Double M was expecting. However, with that landing hit back here, perfect confirmation into the forward smash. Double M did game number 2. Super solid finisher right there, actually. Really started to clean up their play on that last stock too, I noticed, from Double M. It was a lot more controlled from their play. A lot less whiffs were thrown out there, and that really benefited them.
Will we have any switch-ups? Mix-ups?
Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like MTCat is reserving their play for game 3. Very much similar to how that mid player in the first set did.
Alright, they've gone into the banning stages.
Additionally, I
PS2.
also felt like they could afford to lose that game as well, because they could just use that for information as they won game 1 already. So while they did mix up some of the stuff that some of the options they chose, it was more of a, let me see if this works so that I know for a fact, like, they're doing a lot of learning in game 2, I'm noticing. The Youngling is doing a lot of that too. And of course, getting the call, stop them in that game. Now, for the 3rd game in a row, that Youngling went for, on the first stock, I kid you not, a pull up off the platform, bomb drop downer. And MTCat was ready to call that out this time with the up air. Just straight up, you're not going to even throw that bomb. I'm just going to call you out from the skies. The jump call out from Double M again, pretty clean with it. Coming off the ledge of a nair, no big punish though. The tech in place from Double M preventing a big follow-up. Okay. Vicious with these downers right now. The follow-up into down smash too with some good damage. With some spacing control with the explosive flame, dodging the forward air. At that percent is not true. Boomerang forward air looks like a true kill confirm, but it's not entirely. You can air dodge out of it. Wow, that is a strong boot. That is a strong boot. Okay. Baits the grab there. There's a back air for it. Solid counter there. And the bomb exploding as well. They're very well aware of this. Just waits for the low recovery that Double M is forced to, and they clean up the stock there. Double M coming back off. But MTCat tried to carry that attempt, not find the follow-up. Wi-Fi is heavily screwing up the set, I honestly have to admit. You know, I feel like a lot of the punishes that MTCat could be going for, both of these players could be going for, they're just not working out for either player, honestly. is a little unfortunate. It is the nature of online, and that is why online is more of a practice ground than a true battleground, to keep in mind. You still learn a lot about your options and how you can make things translate to offline, regardless of anything. In any case, that neutral caught the landing on the platform just barely. I think they jumped early. Yep, they did. They went for a high up B there because they had no jump. Okay, down to back air from Double M. Like, waited for that. That was solid. Called out that warp to center. Okay, good grab coming from Empty Cat there. And that boomerang coming through. Thing with the auto reticle is it locks onto where you were and not where you are at the present time. So Double M was able to use that to get that boomerang punish. The kick from the fourth throw. Double M has the percent lead right now. In all honesty, this could be an upset for Double M to take this over Empty Cat, who's seeded number 1. Double M, I've never really seen their name before. It would be a pretty impressive win, I think. They were able to take this, and they are bringing it all the way. Bring the fire to Empty Cat here. Trying to get something big started here with these up Bs, and Empty Cat is taking full advantage of that. Finds the punish on the counter there. However, 26%. Just gonna try to play this as safe as they can right now. The boomerang off of the jab retreat was very solid. Ooh, but Empty Cat threw that back early. They're not going to make that recovery back. There was a lot of desperate play coming from Double M right there to try to establish a lead. But Empty Cat right there knew exactly what to do. They noticed a lot of times when Double M would jump in that situation early, and they called them out for that in that edge guard there with that late backer, and it gave them the win. That was a really solid play on Empty Cat to close that out. Otherwise, a super close set where Double M really brought a surprise to us. Really clean play from that Young Link. But Empty Cat moves on.
And I think the rest of this we have to ride with Empty Cat, as we don't have many other matches to show you guys at the moment.
Yeah. Just a personal thing, but I feel like winner semis matches should be held off before playing them off because but it is what it is.
I tried to catch him. I didn't. They went live too fast, so yeah. I would have actually.
And at the same time, they would also have had to wait. No, I mean, like, what we could have done if they were available is after the set we could have done theirs right away, and then the winner of this set right here playing against Mondo. But in any case, it's all good. I think Syrup took that 2 over Mad Max, though. So that should put them into winners finals, because I don't think that's a best of 5 in winners semis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why, yes.
I will. So next we will have Empty Cat versus SH Rick, who took it 2-1 over Izzy. They have played Sonic and Duck Hunt Dog in brackets. I think we're mainly going to be seeing Sonic versus Palutena, personally. My facial reaction there, I see a me gunner. Oh, okay.
oh. Here we go.
Okay, yep.
3, 2, 1.
We got the Shy Guy mask on. Doesn't want you to know who this mysterious assailant is. This me gunner coming out with the missiles and the bombs against Palutena. Bring out the whole arsenal. Just gonna dash attack right through, send that explosion right back at them. And I think so far untouched. Really good movement around the projectiles so far in these first 30 seconds, but a lot can change after that. These projectiles can just keep coming from me Gunner. Palutena right now is showing they have the tools to combat this and not let them play their game plan at all. Okay, got a neutral air. Okay, so the double jump. Almost got the back here, but not quite. And that double roll leaves them open, as the more that you roll, the slower that your dodges become. Clean ledge jump into the back air, getting the first stock for Empty Cat. We dump the back throw from SH. Very rarely do you see a set where Palutena is using the reflector a lot, but in this matchup, it is showing to be a very important tool. Because while they have a lot of tools that can just knock back the projectiles in any case, and one of the tools that Mikoner has in that grenade that we saw is a move that you can just knock back similar to Wii Fit's header or Duck on Scan or Duck DDD's Gordo, you know. It's an option that you don't necessarily have to reflect in the first place, but with all these other projectiles, this reflector is playing a big role of controlling what SH can even do right now. A lot of times we're just seeing the punish for the back throw. That chasing after, gonna teleport with the swiftness, dodging that bomb. A really nice roll to avoid that neutral air. Neutral air can be a good opener for me Gunner up close. See with SH's conditioning that they're trying to catch an up air from Empty Cat going high, but Empty Cat mixing up their drift really nicely, avoided that. Eventually SH will take the stock with that explosion. And back to center stage, pretty good for me Gunner. But Palutena is just gonna run on up before they can start setting up a wall. Now they're back to the corner, where the backer threatens their stock being taken. A dash attack as well, not quite enough, but very close to doing so. Oh, that might have wanted to have been a grab from Empty Cat. In any case, a good get-up attack right there. Social Flame will take the stock. And see, that's another thing. Like, I already mentioned it from the last set, but Palutena has pretty good options for dealing with zoners besides just Reflector. Having their own projectiles is a way to keep the opponent's projectiles in check. Because you have a projectile that kills an Explosive Flame. Big deal. You do not want to get caught by it. It will force you to shield rather than try to keep space. And that's what we saw there, is that if you don't do that, you just die. Big deal. Finally, SH, I feel like they have some ground to work with here. That backer is not going to beat that impenetrable shield armor. Bombs? You want them? Lots of bombs and missiles coming out from me Gunner. Pretty much a main tool of this character are those options. And forward air as well. Forward air for controlling movement is important for me Gunner. Okay, top the ledge there. Was able to two-frame with ease. Those projectiles cover a very nice, generous arc for Gunner. Gonna take the stock off right there. Tries to fight their way off of the ledge, but Empty Cat went straight to center. Not gonna have any interactions with this me here. Gonna take the first stock with the Explosive Flame, catching the neutral air off of the ledge.
We shall see. Changes, anyone? Changes!
Yeah, I
Where
mean,
did
we
the-
see SH moving out of the arena right there to select either stage or a character.
Yeah,
Might
Town
see a
and
counter pick
City.
coming from them soon. Town and City, okay.
We got that.
That's a good stage for me Gunner, but I don't actually expect the me Gunner to come back here,
Duck Hunt.
especially based off the pacing of that Duck Hunt. I'm really surprised no Sonic at all. I don't think the matchup is too bad for Sonic that it's not playable. I honestly think that zoning is going to be really hard for Palutena. I'm surprised that they're sticking to it, but gonna see what if the changes to SH's play really help them here. I think SH is like a crew name actually. Now that I think about it, I don't think that's their actual name, but gone with that so far, and I stick to it. The Duck Hunt comes out. Some nice setups a little so far. Little stuff. A little cam to knock him away. Keep his space. If they can keep his space versus explosive flame a little bit better, that's gonna help them for sure. Nice to force their jump right there, calling it out. Duck Hunt's got a lot of tricks. The forward smash from center stage takes the stop. Shoot him up. But message Rick. Very clean. And that was a very nice follow-up too. Play Pigeon on shield has a lot of additional hitboxes when you press the button again, so you can use that to cover a shield drop, cover a lot of options really. It forces the opponent to either roll or jump out of the situation, and in that situation, when Empty Cat jumped out of shield, SH was able to cover that with the can. You got that forward tilt. Into the up smash. Jeez, this Duck Hunt is going crazy aggressive actually, just chasing them to the corner. Really surprising style, honestly. Get up attack coming through as well. Bro, they all do that. Everyone does that. They always roll to the corner and try to get a grab. It's so funny. But it works. It's really effective. It covers more options than you think. You can react to the initial start of roll. You catch neutral cutoffs really well. And if you're ready for it, you can react to the timing and get an attack as well. The way that Duck Hunt jumped off the ledge to avoid it. However, Cat took the stock. Now it's sitting at 153%. This is where Duck Hunt does struggle to kill a little bit at this high percent. If they can't get the stock around middle percent, it's gonna be very hard. The setup stopped working reliably here. Can kill, but it's pretty obvious, as well as smash attacks as well. You don't really want to kill with a smash attack from Duck Hunt at this percent. Because of how open it leaves you. Jeez! Bang, bang! We got hit from the gunman right into the can. Cleaning that up. I say he has no stock, he has no sense of his stand up. That'll definitely work. Jeez, reacting. These reactions from SH Rick really pulling through. I questioned this Duck Hunt pick, but I've only been commenting on the Duck Hunt in this game because it's been so effective. It's been controlling the pace of this match entirely. In a very surprising way, too. Okay. Using that can, forcing them to approach. Gonna jump away from the corner. Finds their way to center stage. Empty Cat's back to meet them. Palutena is such a quick character, they can lock this dog down. Got the edge guard on that recovery too. It's a very vulnerable recovery because Duck Hunt has no attack hitboxes to defend himself. And this is a little bit tricky here. Gunman defense, but jumping over it so that they can catch the get up after. Proactive thinking from Empty Cat right there, keeping this ledge trap going. Comes back into a corner now. Cannot find their way out. They've used their jump and have to up be high. Ooh, that's so ugly. The F smash catching him. Duck Hunt with so few options just got top tiered right there. Honestly, that last thought was completely in Empty Cat's favor. Very comfortable at that as well. And despite the pick, Empty Cat shuts it down. Gonna move on once again with another 2-0. Well, the last set was not a 2-0, but moving on again. is what I mean to say. They'll be up against Mondo in winter semis. Oh, maybe winter semis is best of 5 because Serp and Mad Max did play a best of 5. Serp won 3-0.
Yeah, that was a mistake though.
Ah.
But I've made winter semi a best of 5 too, just because Serp had to play a best of 5.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you know if any part of losers is set up as best of 5, like losers round 4 or losers quarters?
The only one I like to have a best of 5 is losers semifinals.
Yep, I agree with that.
But thanks for asking, because
Just wanted to make sure that that wasn't also set up like that too.
it was essentially when a certain amount of people join, it changes all the settings and whatnot. So
Oh,
like
wow.
when there's like an
Nice.
extra, yeah, it doesn't update. So like you have to do it kind of last minute, otherwise, you know, it can get you like this. And this was one of those situations where those few extra people added a few brackets over, and then you know, we're here. But I did update it in losers. Okay. Let's make sure Unban Me from chat is around.
I am not used to camera motion. I tried to do a thumbs up for at least 20 seconds there. Nice.
Oh. It's all good. They are familiar. They are friends. Not in losers, no. Here we go.
Okay. Whew. All right. You know, now would be a good time to drink some water because I feel a little exasperated. Okay. Let the clairvoyance out. We got a battle of goddesses here. We have the goddess of light and the goddess of the galaxies. Palutena versus Rosalina here. And this could be an interesting match, or it could be a struggle match too. I really don't know how this match would go, but in all honesty, so far it looks like disadvantage is very rough for Rosalina due to their floatiness and their size. It allows for Palutena to really pick up on the juggles on them. Plus, them being a light character as well, they could honestly something up top. But we'll see how Mondo really handles this right now. These dash attacks so far being a consistent option for them. Forward smash, that was a big call. Charge that for a little bit on the neutral got up. Down smash. Really nicely timed too. Okay. Tried to react to neutral got up this time, and that was their mistake. And so far they were playing off of reads off of the ledge trap, which is working. But forward smash would be too slow to react to catch a neutral got up there. Wow. Up smash just barely missed. They definitely have the call right there. Otherwise, solid. First off, they got right underneath Palutena, right underneath the back air hitbox, so they were able to hit her from below where there is no invincibility, which was smart. Empty Cat's taking that stock with swiftness. I'm gonna get some neutral airs going. Got 3 and a back air. 51%. I think they went straight for the ledge jump there, but they missed the ledge. Okay, Mondo getting a couple grabs right now. The fork eating through the parry. Solid neutral to up air. Quite nicely. They're supposed to play him very narrowly threatening their life. That Luma was doing some twirlies. How could you? What? And there goes another one. Lumas get straight up bullied in Smash, as they should. It's a very important thing to, when playing against Rosalina, to take that out as much as you can, because those things increase the knockback power that Rosalina can work with, increase a lot of her options as well. So if you get them off the stage and kill them, then they have to take a good bit of time before they can get another one. I like the idea there that Mondo had of going for the forward smash off of the return call from Rosalina midway through its flight path. Okay, but yeah, you're gonna find another Luma here to respond with, but Mondo is on the back foot right now. That dash attack from MMG setting them to the corner. That auto reticle, such a delayed punish option. Really ambiguous mix-up from MMG. Unearth thee! That up smash and launching them to the skies again. 105% on Mondo. Really clean angle there to avoid the hitbox of the up smash, just barely. And Mondo trying to really keep this chase going the best they can. 37%. That downer getting knocked away by the guard. 54%. The back throw for center stage is not enough. Gonna have to block that Luma, lest it take them off the stage with them. The upper should be enough to do it right there, as Empty Cat will take game number 1.
Too bad for you.
Where do we go from here? Back to Smash, Phil.
Sure. Do they see a character switch or a stage switch?
Character switch.
Both.
Three, two, one.
Okay, this is game 2. Starting off. Go. We got the first neutral coming out from Palutena. 3. Chasing after the forcing the air dodge. Oh, Empty Cat wanted the blood. You can gimp a Min-Min as early as possible. You take that. I think they straight up would have gotten it if they went for downer instead of backer, actually. It just shows they have that potential to wipe that stock off the map really quickly. Using a late jump to avoid that up B from Min-Min. Yeah, here's the up B. Grounded up B off a grab is a very common thing to expect when you're back thrown by Min because of the off advantage. Find a lot of ways to kill you early. It's a big deal if you get grabbed in the corner by Min as a result of that. And that grab is one of very few that covers roll distances. Not all roll distances, of course, but some characters' roll distances get caught by that. You can't necessarily cover her as effectively as you'd want. Mondo took the first stock there with that charged megawatt. Trying to get a grab going. That grab would give them a lot of momentum if they could follow up off it. Found the landing megawatt in air, and they were able to combo off of that. Okay. Kind of really chased him down. I like that MT Cat threw in that counter there, recognizing the pressure they were under. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. Bam. Yep. Caught them off the stage with the Ram Ram that confirms it's a Dragon Laser. You're done. That's the second stock off of Empty Cat. Mondo still sitting pretty comfortably. That Explosive Flame will find an answer to one of the stocks of Mondo. The Smashable pick has been working great for them for covering the stage. There's not a lot of distance that Palutena can take to avoid getting hit by arms. So Empty Cat right now recognizes they have to play a bit more aggressive to get in there. And Megawatt Nair coming down. Caught them with the aerial there. Another landing arm. Ram, very quick option to pick up there. Honestly, not even going for the charge is good when edge guarding, to be honest, because that can pick up on a lot of recovery routes. It's a very quick option you can just use to react to that. And then doesn't even have to commit in a lot of situations. Alright, Mondo landing with that Megawatt in air. We'll finish the game right there. I was thinking in that moment just before I spoke there that Mondo could choose two different routes where they could just play it slow or they could just take risks. And honestly, they didn't really have to do either of that. They could just come down with a quick surprise attack that Empty Cat's not ready for reacting to because it'll kill. Two-stop game with two going to Mondo. It's pretty solid.
Samesies except PS2. They know what they want.
Okay, game 3. Oh my gosh. Wow, well, that was like 3 arm hits. Wow. I wish I had a better name for those moves, because unlike a lot of characters, Min Min doesn't exactly have a forward air or a back air or a tilt. She does have a flurry jab, but it's more of a tap jab. I think it's more of a tap. I don't think it's a hold. I forget how it works. It's one or the other. You tap and then hold it, I think is how you do it. Because it's supposed to be a lighter version of her arms jab. We can just call them pokes. I think that's a consistent word we can go with. Okay, after that explosive flame, that forced Mondo to extend their jump here. How did they land? They're gonna air dodge straight to the platform, just barely escaping, but not getting out of the pressure. As Empty Cat pokes through the shield with that up tilt. Now with that megawatt damage on the shield, that'll force Empty Cat to retreat for a little bit, because if they play too close to the sun, they will burn up. Alright, nice jump call out from Empty. Both their names start with M. Anyways, Mondo. Yeah. But that invincibility offers a great opportunity to get some damage back up for Empty Cat. Great timing on the dodge. That grab completely whipping there. When you grab, just like in arms, you use both the left and right arm. So you are left vulnerable if you whip that. Actually, did not kill. I'm actually surprised. Oh. Yeah, that's happening.
It's happening. Let's see if their match continues.
I think that's a spectator DC too. Well, it happens. So, I don't really know exactly what to talk about here because we can't really see what's going on. I can't recall who had the percent lead. I think it was Londo in the moment, but I don't know if that will really matter too much. But if you are new here, this is pretty much mostly a monthly Sunday event, the Block and Chain. It's a $50 plus prize pool. Add more per entry. It is a free entry, but your entry does count toward the pop bonus. I believe that's correct. You can also use the ticket system as well. There's a special ticket system within our program that also allows you to gain tickets per games and sets won, which is a way to exchange for cryptocurrency. So it's very integrated into our system. We have matchmaking systems in the Discord that does benefits as well.
All right, Empty Cat taking that one. But now we must fight one more.
Empty Cat now has a game lead of 2-1. Pardon me there.
All right. I kind of want a new lobby. See if that will help. No
Okay.
skin off my back. No. There we go.
Step into the ring.
All right, re-lobby set up. All we need to do is wait for the contestants.
Okay. So we're comfortably ready for game 4 now.
3, 2, 1.
They're gonna go to Battlefield for this game. Mondo's pick. I think they're gonna, yeah, they're gonna button test first just to make sure everything is good. Maybe perhaps there's a bit of lag issues going on with the last match, which could have been a bit of a, it could be input delayed due to region differences, because we know that Empty Cat is from, I think it's South America. They're not in Mexico, but I think Mondo is from the US as well. Yeah, in any case, these little pokes here and there, that laser was pretty nice. find an opportunity for the grab. Once again, that's when Min Min whiffs, it leaves a good opportunity for an attack, just like in the ARMS games themselves. And I know that not a lot of people paid attention to these games, which is fair, but it's pretty nice to see how faithful the character is to that game. Well, honestly, playing like a completely different character at the same time. I feel like Min Min does not play fully like an ARMS character, and I kind of like that design choice. I don't really like the way they're designed necessarily. I feel like it's pretty uncreative, but it fits ARMS source material, and it's not something to necessarily complain about. And not to complain about taking a first stock with that megawatt. 97% on Min Min here. Ooh, yeah. Great jump out. Take the stock with the backer. Mondo's ready for the landing neutral with those jabs coming through. That arm looks weird when they were cooked. They got hit by the explosive point before it came out. Oh, he's done. Jeez. MTK not relenting. With the back air pressure taking that. That clashes through because Mondo tried to wait for a read off of the first arm to get a bigger punish. So MTK putting out that back air prevented the arm from coming through. We have a down throw downer into neutral, trying to catch landing with the explosive flame, just trying to find some solid weight. This juggle is setting up again. It's not looking super pretty for Mondo. Already up to 95% on his last stock. At the grab. Okay. You're coming through. Dash up on him. Mondo is so threatened by these backers. His last two stocks vanished so fast off the back here too. They're trying to give MTK the best respect they can right now. Okay, the megawatt neutral air. There's a bit more range to it as well. Didn't really mention that. Okay, down throw. Backer is not confirming there. Megawatt. Okay, Mondo's brought it to the last stock. This is doable, but extremely hard. And you've heard that before, I'm sure. So we won't waste our time with the details. Any big blow from MTK will close it out. They can get a good juggle setup going. Even a nice backer might be able to take it at this point as well. Whereas Mondo has to find a few strings to set them up off the stage to begin with. That explosive flame is certainly going to do it. Great call out there on Mondo trying to make as early of a recovery as they can so that they can avoid getting caught by a backer. And that was pretty clean conditioning from MTK right there to seal the set 3-1. They'll be advancing to get their chance to fight Syrup in winners finals.
Very nice.
Yeah, Empty Cat is Costa Rica. Costa Rica. That's right. So I think this is Costa Rica versus, yeah, Northeast US. I don't even know why I questioned that. So far in this bracket, Syrup has been going all 0-2, which is not a character I'm familiar with from them, but I'm sure it's been going quite well, because I don't think they have dropped a game yet. They have not.
Here we go. Syrup's
Just about
playing
ready.
Ness. Wow.
I was actually not expecting them to go their main. I'm gonna be honest. I was so far seeing them going zero suit, and I thought maybe they were using this bracket as a training ground. But going Ness game one, I feel like it shows respect toward Empty Cat as a good player. Maybe perhaps they have fought before, but I don't know. We'll see. 21. Anyways, let's get into game one. Game one between Syrup and Empty Cat. There is a reasonable argument for Syrup being the best Ness in the world, actually. It's also Gact and best Ness as other incredible players. Well, not best Ness, it's Send now, of course. But with Syrup combating, it's another potential as well. Maybe we'll see the potential in the next game, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
If Smash Online Nintendo Online wants to be nice to us. I don't know.
Maybe. Well, as Rainbow said earlier, if you guys are new here to Money Match Gaming, you should join our Discord. We give updates often in our announcement channels of upcoming events and different things that we're changing. We are starting to explore the idea of getting into other games, as well as doing some things with NFTs and all that other good stuff. We got some good stuff on the way. We are still changing a lot of things, so it's best to join our Discord and get the announcements as soon as me and Smurf make some decisions. And if you are looking for Discord information, I could go ahead and pull it from here. I think I could just type this actually. Go ahead and give you guys our Discord link. We also have a 24-hour matchmaking system. That'll go ahead and drop the TLDR. The long story short, we have a Discord bot that has a point system connected to 2 tickets that can be used for matchmaking, joining Money Match Gaming events, claiming prizes, and a list of the different things you can claim. Without further ado, we'll get our second round between Syrup and Empty Cat.
Right, let's see what exactly is going on, hopefully. Because that last game, it did go by pretty quickly, to be honest. And Syrup already was really swift and hard to catch movement from this Ness. Coming through, forcing the dash attack on shield, gonna get a couple forward airs for it. It looks so even right now between both of these players. The Syrup forward airs for it, forcing them into the shield right there for the grab was pretty nice. And to get jumping out as quickly as they could to avoid that ledge trap. Helping them out big time. Now we got a Ness covering low. Tried to get the downer on them. One effective way of stealing a stock on a Ness. Not quite. Just waiting as this Ness puts out a lot of hitboxes above Empty Cat right now. Syrup is just looking for some way to just find this opening. Oh my god, that trade was crazy! The very start of Palutaina's Muture traded with the PK Thunder, which actually just knocked the Ness out of it because they also hit Ness. They got dragged down and they died. Okay. Yeah, that's actually a stock trade, which is big for Empty Cat. That's big for Empty Cat, I mean. Due to the angling on that PK Rocket, I actually didn't think it was going to make it back, but Empty Cat bodyguarding it certainly prevented that. See what they can do with the stock right here. Calling out the advancing aerial there with that neutral flare into the back air. Palutena can make things very tricky for Ness to come back from, for sure. A lot of stubby hitboxes from Ness, and Palutena eats those up. Also, the recoveries and the landings are going to be hard. That whole sequence was just hard for Syrup, honestly. I feel like they kind of gave up some of that, in all honesty, at that point. Didn't really know exactly how they were going to come back from that. Palutena is very tricky for Ness, so understandable. Empty Cat, pretty convincing game too. After that first stop, that PK Rocket just slightly overshooting the ledge due to the body block mechanic. Huge. There's two things about that body block mechanic too, is the thing with body blocking in general and Smash, if you're just standing in one position, somebody can't run past you unless they have like a certain amount of acceleration that they can get past you. Characters like Sonic can't cross up, just in certain ways. This also affects stay in the air as well. You can't just pass through someone either. So if you're trying to go for ledge, sometimes somebody just being right in front of you will just barely make the end of your recovery miss. But there's also a mechanic with Ness, of course, with PK Rocket, is if you get hit, or if PK Rocket hits someone in the middle of its trajectory, it shortens the launch distance. This also applies to projectiles as well. So if the projectile hits that, or a disjoint hits that, it shortens Ness PK Rocket distance. But at any point, with that explanation out of the way, just wanted to get through that. They're like, given a lot of information, we got to close game 3. But now tripping them off the ledge, didn't even know that could flip them off. Jeez. Wow, MTK just barely got through that. Okay, Spot Dodge helped them to regain some stage. They're getting clipped a lot here. Oh, yep. They were ready for a lot of the recoveries there, but that down tilt just whoop, kicked them off. Kicked them off the level. And down tilt 2 frame. Ness is very susceptible to it as well, due to how reactable his recovery is. It's a lot easier to react to the time when you need to 2 frame a Ness in the first place. A nice string going, empty catch way there, 65% going to GSI jump over that explosive flame. The empty cat is keeping this going really nicely, actually. There's 100% on Syrup's Nest right now. Double the backer, jab block though. Okay, I was saying that things were going empty cat's way, but that was a big punish coming out from Syrup. Lots of damage on forward. And neutral is spreading through to catch the warp to center. Oh, honestly, Ness doesn't really have to worry about explosive flame. You don't really have to worry about it because they have a tool that allows them to absorb that. Wow. I didn't even think about that. Not a lot of characters have an option that just outright beats explosive flame. So that's crazy. It's not going to absorb a lot of percent, keep in mind, but still a big deal. Quick little trip on the neutral up was a nice call, but the back throw was not enough to stop yet. Neutral air, waiting for the spot dodge. It's very clean on Syrup's part there. They gained the lead, but for how long can they hold it right now? Empty Cat looking for that final blow to take out this second stock off Syrup's Nest. Up tilt will do it. Last stock situation. What do we got here? A lot of respect right now. So it does get the first hit there. That trade offers them the opportunity to set up for that PK fire to catch a landing. Pretty nice. Really like that slow movement on Empty Cat's part right there. They can pick up on that second border. Dash attack coming from Syrup. Follows up with the forward air. Empty Cat doesn't want to deal with this ledge trap that Syrup has presented. These down tilt and up smash just being such good options to catch ledge. And that's one of the best characters to 2-frame with as well, as being one of the best to 2-frame against. Quite interesting to think about. That movement almost led to the end right there, caught the jump with the back air, and that will be game 3 to Syrup. That was an incredibly close game. Very, very close. A lot could have happened either way, in all honesty.
Yeah, and they're apparently all about business because we've been going back to the same stage, same matchup. As said before, here we go again.
Right on.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we got game 4. Yeah! I remember the day where I added that as one of my in-game taunts, and I use it almost all the time now. Especially if I ever just go into a match playing Yoshi. It's literally the best opening message, yo. Cause it's Yoshi! For yo! But anyway, when it comes to the gameplay here, my Yoshi-isms, drop that topic. Empty Cat looking quite solid right now on this stop. Just keeping Serp to the corner. That PK Thunder would force Empty Cat to respect them and go into shield, dropping the edge guard there. Serp finds a way back to comfortable position. That dash attack sets up for the kill with that up air. And Empty Cat is up to a nice start with this game 4. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think they wanted to F-tilt there. I wanted to platform drop back here, I think. In any case. Sure, call for the jump there, and Empty Cat was supposed to air dodge there. Wow. I thought the down tilt did hit them there, but it did not. As a result, okay. Good ways on the spot dash, but that down tilt landing was so clean for Serp and keep them away. Grab, back throw, but not dying. The second time that Serp has gone for that setup, and even though it's not necessarily killing them, it could still work if he's able to get the back throw out quick enough that they can't react. But Empty Cat's reactions have been very on point to avoid dying to that. It is important to think about. Oh, dead. That down tilt is so good from that, I swear. That's so crazy. Oh, did you just... I thought Empty Cat just ran off stage and buffered air dodge. I thought they just died. But nope, they actually recovered. It would have been a very sour note. Okay. Clean up till there. It's not enough to take the stock. But after the backer to pressure them, the jump was a good option to follow up. Got the auto reticle. They just keep their distance best they can right now. They tried to call it a jump from Serp there. Serp mixed up their positioning to allow them to get this ledge drop opportunity. And a clean dash attack from corner. Solid answer for down tilt, honestly. Okay, no, not fast enough. Dash attack from Serp there. 118 on Empty Cat. Gonna quickly warp away. You know that there's one thing that NS wants when they're shielding in the corner like that. They want a nice turnaround grab at that point. So let me disengage. And I got the stock for it as well. The off smash calls out the high warp there. I think they did want to go to ledge. They missed it. In any case, 31% is rewarded to Empty Cat there with that auto reticle setup. Double the up tilts from Serp. Raise the roof, little boy. Honestly, I kind of have to admit, I don't really like Ness, but Ness's animations are kind of cute. Oh, that downer? That is kind of cute. He stepped on him. Little twinkle toes. Oh, ooh, you have to eat that PK Thunder, because that is such a good trap on air dodges. But Serp still keeping the edge guard going. Clip. Okay. Went for the ledge jump a little bit early. Bought Empty Cat time to get back to stage, but Serp's not done with them. That forward air coming out before the back air. Oh, they chased after a roll. They wanted the read to end it. The up smash will find it. The round the world. Palutena goes. Launched off that platform into the stars. Serp will take game number 4, completing the 3-1 and advancing to Grand's winner's side.
Under pressure. That was some strong pressure, man. That was really strong pressure. Wow.
Right.
Just
They were in that
nonstop.
position. They didn't want to give MTCat another opportunity to try to get stage control and try to wall them out with anything. So they just kept attacks going in their face. And they spaced themselves really well too. I think that's a very important factor with that pressure. Is even when MTCat escaped from the corner, Serp was still on them.
I may be able to get Max and unban me from chat.
Mad Max and Mundo.
Nope, they started
Hopefully.
already.
Direct. These people just don't. Wait a minute. Hey, I don't think I've ever asked you this. Do you know how to set up matches to link to a Twitch stream to set them
Yeah.
up as a stream match?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could probably do that in future brackets and like set up the top 4 with all that.
Yeah, I know how to do that. It's just we like to keep it free, you know, and you know, there's a fair amount of people who always kind of get a little touchy when we ask them to come to stream. So, you know, there's like a layer of like, we just don't want to force everybody. There you go. That's kind of the situation. It's like we need to match the show, and yeah, to some degree. And today kind of moved a lot faster than I thought it was. I thought I was going to come out, see loser quarterfinals, and then go, okay, I can stop somebody. But instead, it was like they've already finished that first match, you know?
Like, while I do get that, we're now waiting on a best of 5 set, so we could be waiting for 30 minutes with no gameplay.
This is somewhat true. Smurf, you want to join the lobby?
Oh my god. That's why I think it would be a really good idea to set up at least bare minimum the top 4 setups as stream setups. And then everything else can be loose. I think that would be the best way to go.
It's connected.
Yeah, Mondo just took game 1 over Mad Max. I mean, if it's a 3-0, we won't have to wait too long. But you never know.
Yeah, and that's definitely noted. I'm ready for the badness.
Fuck.
Your controller's good?
No,
You
it's
good?
not. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
I was like, well, wait, what's going on?
Can't do like any fucking movement. One second. See, this thing's just fucking up. Okay, I think it's good.
Oh, no. Oh, no!
Finding though. Expecting that muted though, I guess. I poured it right in place. You know, I'm not really used to it.
What do we got? Currently, it's still 0-1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're probably gonna be waiting a while.
Oh, 0-2. 0-2.
Okay. Progress.
Bright eyes. You and those bright eyes. There's all sorts of possibilities.
The possibilities.
The puppy starts crawling across the floor, like singing there.
Ah.
Oh, well.
Well,
Yeah, that doesn't do what I'm used to.
ooh. Wrong direction. Let's have a look. Still 0-2. Wait a minute. That's it. We got it. Unban me from chat. Moving on. Giving this empty cat and unban me from chat and losers finals.
Right. And an NFT weekly champion for nothing.
For nothing. All right, let's bring it to our waiting screen. Because that's what we are doing. Binet25, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. We are waiting for our match with Empty Cat and Unban Me from chat to go ahead and get underway here in Losers Finals. If you are unfamiliar with Money Match Gaming, we do this frequently. We are changing a lot of things, and a lot of dates do change. So if you guys want updates to future events that Money Match Gaming holds, it's best to join our Discord. So just in case you're not a part of that, I'll go ahead and drop that link there for you guys. Go ahead and join our Discord and check out our announcement channels for any of the changes that we have coming in the future, because there are quite a few. And Unban Me from chat goes ahead and gets himself a run back. Who did they meet in bracket? I believe they met, yes. In winners semifinals.
Yes, they did. That is true. Winner semis. Unfortunately for Mad Max, they did not get a single match on stream, placed finishing 4th place.
3, 2,
Which is very solid, top 4 at these events. No matter the size, it's pretty good. And now we've got Mondo returning against Empty Cat. They were able to take a game off of Empty Cat in the winner's side. However, we'll see if things change here. They're starting off with the Min. They know right away that the Rosalina is not working out comfortably for them. I'm not sure how often they played the Rosalina. Perhaps it's a slightly new pick and it's not super comfortable. Red is more so looking for data. But in any case, right now Empty Cat is pressing the win button. We're seeing a lot of neutrals coming out and connecting as well. Wow, you were very ambitious charging for that roll read. Palutena said, boop! Yeah, that neutral clanked out the startup of Min's tether and it didn't even grab the ledge. I'm genuinely shocked by that. It caused the attack hitbox to come out, so it prevented them from getting back the ledge. That's wild. That genuinely did not look intentional at all. I don't think that should have happened. In any case, Empty Cat will definitely benefit from that and take the lead from that. Okay, got the upper going. Try to finish it. Up smash takes the thought. Okay, what's the flame on the neutral getter? Should go for read there. Now I've noticed in this matchup in particular, I feel like it's become the most apparent where Empty Cat and Mondo both look for a lot of reads off of ledge trapping, where I don't see that kind of play come to play from Empty Cat in a lot of other matches I've seen today. But most particularly in this matchup, I feel like it's a thing about if they can get the reads going, they get the momentum going. So it feels more rewarding. Rely off of those reads. The backer there with punish. Wonder what the up smash is not killing. I will say that pre-patch, I'm pretty sure that could. Pretty sure pre-patch that would go. I think this is a clean edge guard from MTK. That back just scoops him off the side. Bam! Game 1 MTK.
Too bad for you.
Nothing much else to say there. That was really good edge guarding all around. It was hard for Mondo to latch onto the stage. He just could not get through that, which is understandable. That backer in particular was a very clean pickup. Perfectly timed.
Town and City, same matchup though.
Mm-hmm. Town and City. I am trying to think what that would offer for Min. Well, I will state my opinion that I think that Min does not have bad stages. So, in all honesty, stage pick can pretty much come off the comfort. And they're comfortable with trying out Town and City here, especially with the benefit that you will die off the side earlier from Min's arms. In fact, now that I think about it, I think this was the game that Mondo took in the first set was on Town and City because of that. Because you can string Ram into the Dragon Laser that kills. That's a true confirm too. We're mixing it up right now with that megawatt pressure on the shield. Caught the landing with the explosive flame, and another one to come through as well, but very close as Mondo narrowly dodges it. No jump call up there. Just gonna stand the ground and wait for that grab. Uppy, zoink! That was really clean, actually. The run off stage 2 to feint that they were gonna go for a low recovery, but they can cover a high recovery if they uppy, was really clean. MTK getting that stock done, however. Then, a few neuters. Oh my gosh. The F tilt sets up for the ledge trap, that's it. Now, Min can't make that recovery distance with that B, which I would be a bit surprised, honestly, looking at it. You'd think that Min can make that distance, but she cannot. And now MTK is pretty comfortably in control here. Caught the jump with and the teleport with that neutral air was nice. That big damage off the down smash. Yeah, nothing to fear. Just gonna block the first arm and you can turn around and grab from there. Down smash. The wings of rebellion slamming down. Okay. Mono has to wait the recovery. And MTK is so menacing. They're just standing there. Just waiting for an option they can react to. Mondo fights the way out with the neutral, but MTK expects that next landing neutral and counters it. While does down smash. He's got the grab. There's only so much Mondo could do in this position, and MTK will take game 2 commandingly.
Too bad for you.
Back to Battlefield.
This genuinely just was very tricky. I don't know what Mondo does here. I think MTK has them figured out from winners. I think it's really just come down to that. They're also being a lot more aggressive with their ledge trapping and edge guards in this game than they were in winners as well. So it's prompting a switch from Mondo to the Rosalina. Try to see if things will change. No, I didn't mention this, but I kind of like how we had a matchup of both the posters in my background. Seeing it again here with Palutena versus Rosalina once again. And we'll see if this makes any changes up. This Rosalina switch will always be unexpected if Mondo keeps it that way. See if it works for him here. Empty Cat seems to have it all figured out about Mondo right now. Bad start here with the 58, even in it. Charging up that F smash kind of wait, what? That was actually really cool. That was actually really cool. Rosalina down tilt into Luma jab, the jab block. Did not know you could do that. But I think you have to jab twice to get confirmed F smash off of that. Because they charged it for a little too long there. But wow, that was crazy. That was really cool setup. I've never seen that before. Rosalina's just such a big target. Gonna light him up with fireworks. Ooh, I like that. I like that idea. The down tilt to ledge to force an option, and they went for a roll read. I don't feel like Mondo's reads on ledge have been very calculated based off of Empty Cat's options, if I have to be honest. I think that they just straight up rely a lot off of hard reads, which is kind of a mixed bag. It's kind of a what's it called? It's something. It's not risk reward. That's not what I'm thinking. There's a very specific term I'm trying to think of. Oh my gosh! Yeah, that F smash catch covering the roll. That's it. It's done. Did not want to play from behind like that at down 2 games.
Too bad for you.
Empty Cat definitely frustrated them. Like you did tell off the first 2 games how difficult that was for Mondo in the first place. 3-0 is complete, and Empty Cat will get their run back versus Syrup in bronze.
Okay, let me go ahead and grab that information, give it to Syrup. Unban me from chat. I don't believe I have your Discord information. Let me see if I can check. No, I actually don't see you in there. And Mondo, I don't see either. Hopefully you're watching stream. Basically, all I need you to do is ping me, preferably in Discord. That way I can go ahead and get you taken care of after today's event, because you did walk away with some money today. You did make it to top 3, so, you know, yeah, money, man. Congratulations. Let's make sure Syrup knows what's going on. Yep. Let's just ping him in.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Got a hold of Unban Me from chat. Thank you, Optic, for letting me know. I appreciate it. Hopefully we get our last match of the... Oh, okay, it went green. We good? We in there? We have everything we need. Now we just need the players.
Right.
They are nice to each other. Oh, Syrup going Zero Suit, I think.
Mm-hmm. This is what I thought I would see in Winners Side, or in Winners Finals. Because it had been going mainly Zero Suit in this bracket, I wondered if this was just pretty much a practice run for Zero Suit. Could be just a character they play for fun as well. You never really know. But with the Nest coming up super strong in Winner's Side, it does not hurt to try different things here. The Zero Suit could also work out very well, gain them some good information. Even if they lose the first set of grounds, they don't have too much to worry about. Alrighty, let's see the Zero Suit in action. Been looking forward to this. I've been looking forward.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, game number 1. Grand finals between Syrup and Empty Cats. Flurry of attack. That very last hit caught them by surprise, and they did the pullback variant of Zeus' side B so they could combo off of it, getting a nice reward off of that as a result. That landing up air, coming into the back air. Ooh, we got some movement. Zero Suit, as we know from a lot of history in Money Match Gaming, is a very powerful character online. Hard to catch, hard to get. And she has some very reliable setups and good options to kill. Just waited for the explosive flames to come out and boost kick them straight up. You don't have to go for anything crazy. What? Yeah, that's what happens when you go for something crazy. You go for a stun gun in neutral against Palutena. That's gonna get reflected if she has the time. Okay. Back to pretty much even. Landing neutral and back air, some stuff. Okay. At the very bottom of that move. Now that traded right there with the back air. It's very rare that you actually trade with the shield part of Palutena, so I think that might have been the stun gun going through it. I couldn't exactly tell. Oh, the empty hit land grab after that. Short up air was really solid. Okay, back air to prompt an option, the up tilt. Covers a jump, and another up tilt to take the stop. It's a clean stuff from Empty Cat going into it so far. Not gonna catch shield drop there. These grabs. See, grab from Zero Suit is not a super rewarding option. You actually see people shield a lot more versus Zero Suit in this game compared to Smash 4 as a result. But it's still an option to keep in mind that will force people to drop shield early sometimes. And that's where ZSS can find reads off of that kind of thing. So that conditioning is important. Good weight on Syrup's part right there to clean up that edge guard with a forward air. It's only 52 in between them now. Zero Suit can indeed work, I think. But it will have to come back from the back foot right now. Empty Cat has such a comfortable lead right now. Okay, back throw. Like the idea to try to scout the air dodge there, stun gun set up for something. In particular, the biggest threat zone is when you're in the corner versus Zero Suit. I mean, that's with a lot of characters, and what she's sure happens with landing neutral and such, it's a big deal. But due to the way that Empty Cat is playing this, Syrup cannot get that ledge control. Back throw is still not enough to take the stock. Some nice little jabs right there. Tries to go in for a grab and gets swatted away by that backer. And Empty Cat will take game number 1 of Grand Final.
Too bad for you.
Let us see. Well, we're headed back to PS2. Lucina from MTCat.
We did see both characters switch off, so I think they're both switching characters. So, like, MTCat in this position right now, taking the first game of Brands, gives them an opportunity to experiment as well. And if they scout out that Syrup wants to go Ness, then they can try a different character and see how things work with that game lead that they have right now. With Syrup staying Zero Suit right now, they won't necessarily have that opportunity to do that, but we'll see how the Lucina works for MTCat, because I believe we have not seen this character from them before, at least not to my recollection. But anyway, getting into game 2. I actually don't know how this matchup goes, to be honest. Lucina feels like such a strong character, but a rare strong character. It just doesn't click entirely. Very few people end up picking this character in competitive play. That's kind of understandable, really. Is that MTCat with no jump? No dealing? I don't think so. Gonna make it fine, though. Seeing Syrup's proficiency with the Zero Suit coming into more form here in the second game where they've established this lead. And we can see how Zero Suit there really makes Lucina respect Zero Suit as a character. It's not as easy for a character such as Lucina to get in, despite those disjoints. She doesn't exactly have the tools to deal with Zero Suit's zoning. The double grappling hook connecting there, that was clean from Syrup. The Simon Belmont! As Simon Belmont is now in the game. I don't really know what you call that nowadays. I just call it clean, honestly. It's her grappling beam. From Super Metroid. And pick that time to flip kick right above. And again, while Lucina has really good close quarter options, it's just the movement for Zero Suit's not easy to catch for Lucina, who plays mainly at that range. We're seeing how the matchup is playing a lot more in the favor of Zero Suit here as a result. Okay, nice jump up there. And the up B stage space, Dolphin Slash for the KO. I feel like I haven't said Dolphin Slash in such a long time. Marth used to be pretty common for me to commentate in Smash 4, so... yeah, wow. Clean grab right there from Syrup. Not quite picking up on the tech chase option. A lot of poking with this grappling beam right now. Solid whip with the side B. Okay, forwarders into the jab. Off of the jab, pretty much nothing else is true for Syrup, so they just go for a lot of reads. Got up airs coming on up airs and a forwarder as well, connecting. I will not be losing translation. Okay, second grab there. Got the stun. I'm actually surprised they got the stun. They got them dropping shield just at the wrong time. And Syrup will take game 2.
Let us see. Any mix-ups, any change-ups, PS2, Syrup Sting, Zero Suit.
From
I think that's Marth.
Chrome.
Oh, it's Grom? Yeah. Okay.
I'm so used to Crom's portrait, so I can recognize him based off the pose alone. Otherwise, a lot of uninitiated would look at all the Fire Emblem fighters and be like, "Blue hair? That's Marth." Because there's so many blue-haired fighters. There's actually quite a few blue-haired Fire Emblem heroes. Believe it or not, you have Lucina, Marth, Chrom. Wait a minute. Is that all the blue-haired fighters? I think Violet also has blue hair, actually. Mainly. But some of the Fire Emblem characters also have alternate costumes that change the color of their hair as well. Oh, wow. I'm not used to this character switch to Chrom off of Lucina. That kind of threw me off. I thought they were going to do Dolphin Slash and then they did the FD instead, so yeah. The thing with Chrom's recovery, when it misses the ledge, his hurt box pops up before the hitbox, so that leaves him very open. Big thing to note. Throwing out hitboxes can be good against that. Not necessarily, though. You mistime it, you get hit by the spinning sword. Okay. Cute little turnaround with the jabs there. Up jump with the forward air, and another one to steal the stock. Syrup looks very warmed up with Zero Suit now, very comfortable against these Fire Emblem heroes as well. These up airs, got the landing up air too. That might have been able to set up for a ladder, but they weren't super confident in that. Forward tilt. Jump clanked out with that stun. Forward smash. You don't see Zero Suit forward smash often. Yeah! What you gonna do there? Gotcha scouted. It's game 3 going to Syrup. On the red team! I haven't even commented on it, but this entire bracket has been played with the doubles format, so it's been red versus blue the entire event, I think.
Yes.
Which, while that's the case, the players can change the colors if they're aware of that. We're going back with Chrom? Okay. We're going right back with Chrom. No decisions made. Today is my day. I don't know. He says stuff like that, I guess. 20% off the bat. Oh, that falling up air, but dropped the combo and went right off the stage. And lucky that Syrup was not able to fully disrespect the recovery there. I think Empty Cat is trying to play more off the defensive play, off of shielding some of these pokes from Zero Suit. We saw a lot of grabs in the first game, which again, that's important because of the way it conditions you. Zero Suit has a lot of ways to force you into shield with a lot of her pokes. But if you block all of those pokes as well, she can't necessarily be safe all the time, and you can catch her on misspacing options. Chrom has some good out of shield options too. We're not seeing one of them, but up B can be a very hefty punish. Pretty much the main reason we're not seeing that is because Zero Suit has a lot of safer options on shield. Like, they're punishable, but up B out of shield is nothing to do with that. Back air, wow, that almost killed actually. Try to call out the flip kick with the forward tilt, did not find it. I like that they ran to center to be ready to cover it, they were just a little too slow. Okay. Crusty. Look at that crust. And Syrup threw out every option right there. Like, literally every option was thrown out to cover everything. It was just so funny the way that looked. Yes, Smash finally taking the stock, but Empty Cat responding with a stock taken of his own. The Crom has some life in it after being free stocked in that last game, and this game's a lot closer. Alright, picking up onto the back air, into the up air. Crom's getting some strings going. The landing up air into back air. A lot more confidence to play aggressively here right now. Not allowing Zero Suit to space at all. Okay, it's gonna be an up B. Is your DI good? It's good for now. For now, it's good. You're done. That snatch on that fadeaway onto the stage was so good because Syrup made it look like he was gonna cover the ledge there, but he was just able to turn around really quickly for that F smash. That actually did not kill him, very smart. Back throw. This is the check. Just getting back thrown on stage as Crom in general is really scary because you have to avoid the obvious option of a flip kick, but then you also have to recover after back throw is which is flip kick off of back throw is a noob check basically, DI check. You have to avoid that. But then you also avoid any other follow up, and Zero Suit's already aware of that. So counter tracking. Okay. Last stock on Syrup here, but also the last stock on Empty Cat. This is Empty Cat's tournament stock at this point. Got the grab there. These grabs haven't been being used mainly for shield, but more so for grabbing at points of spacing. That side B, caught them poking above the ledge, air dodge. Wow, timing on that was vital for survival. Just barely getting above that. The dash stacking them up. Gonna jump away from a ledge trap scenario. Okay, jab. Does not find the grab. Ooh, caught the jump in. It's not enough though. Look for another one. Is that out? It probably would have tickled them to death. Ooh, the flip kick. Wait, the up smash didn't hit. Go for another one for the finisher. And that'll be Syrup taking block and chain number 9. Congrats to them. Second place going to Empty Cat, and third place to Mondo, as well as Mad Max finishing off the top 4 today.
Well, that does it for us. As we said before, if you guys are interested in Money Match Gaming events, please be sure to join our Discord as we drop all the announcements for future events in there. As we are going through a lot of changes, and we're changing the format on how we work. With Syrup, I believe this is your first event winning here at Money Match Gaming, at least the first BNC. So I'll be pinging you here shortly to go ahead and get your information and get you taken care of for today's event. That has been BNC number 9. We'll get next month's scheduled a little bit later, and Smurf will update you guys when the next NFT Weekly starts up again. And without further ado, that does it. Rainbow, as always, thank you. You make our event work. She is our caster for tonight. If you're interested in a little bit of their information, there it is right there. And
Whee!
finally, Smurf, man, did you have anything you wanted to say before we take off?
Thanks for coming on, everybody. Yeah, stay tuned in our Discord, on our socials. Been very active on Twitter lately. Yeah, see you guys next time.
Good night, good night. Until next time, we shall see you later.
Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your week.